So a few days ago I was shocked when I have received an email from MongoDB. Out of nowhere, an announcement was made to shut down the products that had been in development for years. And not just that, thousands of companies and solo developers already depend on their services. People all over the internet are frustrated and demanding a clear explanation for this decision. No one has seen this coming. This reminds me of the USA troops fleeing the Afghanistan and leaving hundreds of people behind.
At Kabul airport, the desperation is dangerous.
But seriously, we have 1 year until September 30, 2025 to migrate away from a device sync and the Atlas device SDKs like Realm. They are leaving the Realm SDK as an open source library, however, but I'm skeptical about how much it will be maintained in the future. We will see about that. The official explanation is basically saying that they are shutting their services down because lots of other third-party solutions have emerged in the past years. But I don't buy that. People were genuinely in love with MongoDB Device Sync and everyone was using it. From personal projects to startup solutions and big companies. It's really sad that such a huge and respected company can do that to its customers. In the official documentation, they have added a couple of alternatives, but I'm not yet sure how that's gonna work. For some of those alternatives, I'm hearing for the first time. And I don't think that people are gonna trust them so easily now that they got betrayed. Plus, they didn't mention Firebase here in this list neither. I have also checked the MongoDB community forum and stumbled upon a post where everyone is expressing their disappointment in this decision. Some of them are gonna have to migrate their whole code bases to a new solution, and those things take time. When you are building a startup, you are always picking the trustworthy partners, even if it's more expensive. Because you're assuming that you're gonna avoid these kind of issues in the future. But guess what? It's impossible to predict that, and you may end up doing a migration like you are back where you started. Now, while this is an awful news for everyone, other companies may take this as an advantage to start promoting their own services. We just need to wait and see what happens and who's gonna come out as the best possible replacement for this service. They certainly need to prove themselves, because now people are hurt and they are not gonna take anything lightly. 1 year is a very short period of time, where developers need to decide what kind of a SDK they want to migrate to, and do the heavy lifting as well. Personally, I was in love with MongoDB and their services. I have used it in most of my projects, and I didn't have any issues so far. Just one advice to all those emerging companies who wish to replace the MongoDB. Build a Kotlin multi-platform SDK and you will have a higher chance of winning. So, what do you think about all of this? Comment down below and share your thoughts. I'm sure there are a lot of you who are still using MongoDB and its products. What do you think? Who's gonna win?
If I die, I'm a legend. When they